my loves, Melanated Magic here, aka your spiritual thug, coming at you with another jam. Hope y'all having a great week, that everything's going well for you despite all the battles we have to endure as chosen ones in this lifetime. But which it brings me to the topic of my current video, and it's called why they choose to target you. So the reason they choose to target you is because they know that there's something different and special about you. They see how you flex, how you carry yourself, how you treat people. Like, I have a lot of people that dislike me until they are in my presence and see that I'm not what they thought. So sometimes people will judge you and everything, but people will automatically know whether you are of the light or not, because everything, whether you realize or not, because we're here in this physical experience, because we're spirit beings having a physical experience, but once you get to talking to people, you feel people out and you know what they're about, because it's a spiritual thing, because we're spirit first, and so people pick up on certain spirits, right? And some people are more aware, more in tune with their spirituality, so they could just pick things up. Like, and you're going to continue going through spiritual evolution, right? Like, you're going to continue evolving where you pick up gifts, because they're not all going to come at the same time. And sometimes when you're picking up those gifts, you go through a dark night of the soul. Like, you go through this turbulence, because like you're waking up to another level and aspect of you. And so the more you go growing in your spirituality, because a lot of times you don't even need to read it out of a book, it's just you being so in tune with the spirit realm and with your spirit guides, that you just have this gift now, because you've exercised it in the most high divine. Your spirit guides, your ancestors go guiding you. They go telling you things, or sometimes they'll tell you to go pick up a book, or they'll guide you to a video or whatever, you know, to talk to you. Because a lot of times I watched a lot of videos where they're talking to me like it's so on point, and I'm like, that message was there for me. So they're gonna target you because you're special, because you're humble, because you walk in the light, because you have love in your heart. Even though, see, people misunderstand what a chosen one is. It doesn't mean that you're this overly self-righteous, Bible toting or Bible thumping or whatever. That's not what makes you chosen. Because I know so many people go to their churches day after day, Wednesday, Sunday, Saturday, and everywhere in between. And they're some of the most evil people I ever met in my life. They come into my business place and got all this trash, and then they have this Jesus loves you shirt. I'm like laughing inside, like, what a joke, what hypocrisy. But they don't like us chosen ones, because we're straight up. We show that we're fucked up. We show that we're flawed, that we are striving to grow, to evolve, to become better. And because they're complacent, because they don't desire to change, or they desire to become even darker than they are, and they see that you're putting in the work to grow in your spirituality, they hate you for that, because it makes them accountable. You know, they realize that they haven't done the work, and so they envy you for it. They will envy you because people are drawn to you, because you're a comforter, because you're a healer, because you can sing, whatever it is that your spiritual gifts are. And people desire that so bad. I see so many people, all these spiritual tattoos and shit, and I'm like, that's not where it's at. You can have 1,000,000 tattoos and 1,000,000 Bibles and go to church every fucking day of your life. That's not what makes you chosen. What makes you chosen is that you go through a lot of more fucked up shit than most people, and you still walk in love, because no matter how much they try to destroy you, they can't finish destroying that heart. Because when you start finding peace, when you start finding inner joy, when you start falling in love with yourself, when they see that you're confident in who you are and that you don't need validation from anybody, oh, believe me, baby, they start getting in their feelings about that. And they can't stand the fact that you walk with your head up high, Like, who gave you permission to be so confident and so spiritual and so this and that? Like, you need validation from their wicked asses to be yourself. But what makes you special is that you still go out of your way when you see a kind soul that needs help. You listen from the heart when people come and vent to you. You actually authentically care. You weep when you see somebody hurting, especially when they're hurting and they didn't have to go through that kind of pain, but it's just because people like to see people hurting. Because they're hurting, and instead of working on their own healing, they rather make other people hurt around them. And I've done that before in my past when I wasn't healed, and I still working through a lot of stuff because I've been through a whole lot. And the things I've been through, you don't heal from those things overnight, but I've come a long way. But I acknowledge that I still have more growing to do and evolving, and that's what I love about this channel, is that you're gonna go seeing me evolve, and I'm gonna, hopefully you'll ride it out with me till the wheels fall off, and we will go growing together, and you will go sharing your testimonies of how you were able to overcome this wicked world, you get me, and how you were able to overachieve despite all of the stumbling blocks that was placed in your way. But here's the crazy part: those same people that bring you a hard time and hating you and targeting you and knowing that you don't deserve it. Like, I tell you, I used to work at a prison. I was a prison guard, and the people that were doing time there had the utmost respect for me. As a matter of fact, they used to call me Mama D, or Miss D. So they always showed me respect. But my co-workers that were in uniform just like me, those were the motherfuckers. Let me tell you, them motherfuckers, in a group of them, fucking told a lie against me just because they didn't like me, and had me suspended without pay for a whole week. And I promise you, when that karma came, baby, when I left that prison, because the Most High said your assignment here is done, and if you go back there, something's gonna happen to you. Somebody came and said that to me, and I knew it. That was my confirmation, because I already felt it. So when she came and said it, I said, oh shit, they were trying to kill me in there. They were trying to set me up, but they knew that the people doing time there respected me, and a lot of them even loved me. So I'm sorry, I skipped a beat on what I was saying, but what I'm trying to tell you is that they'll come and set you up and target you, and those same people that set you up and stuff later on, guess what? I left the prison. I got back on the horse, I remembered. So I got back on the, I left the prison because I was told that my life was in danger if I went back. Had a warlock on assignment at the prison that came to work there just to hinder me on the spiritual work I was doing on the back end there. You know, so it's a spiritual warfare, I promise you. I had covens of witches and warlocks there. They were all against me. Why? Because I'm of the light. But I also have been in the darkness, so I understand the darkness, whereas they don't understand the light. Get me? So 2 years after I left, they shut down that prison. It's condemned to this day. When have you ever heard about a prison being condemned? Well, that particular prison is condemned to this day. So you have to be patient. And I was telling somebody, I said, but you know what I was thinking about that story? Time takes care of everything. Because right now they're laughing at you, mocking you, trying to set you up, trying to make your life difficult, trying to make you become a bitter person and all that shit. Oh, but baby, give it time. You have to learn to be patient. That's what people don't have in this society, because everybody thinks that everything in life is Burger King and McDonald's drive-thru. Your life is not drive-thru. The greatest things come when you are patient. With patience comes blessings. And see, I know I finally like one day clicked about that patience, because that patience is a virtue. And when you develop the kind of patience that I have learned, little by little things just start working out. Little here, little there, and one day you look and your whole life has transformed with those those little bits and little bits that go building up. And you're now in a whole different life, in a different realm, just completely different. So anyway, give it time, because your enemies will pay for that, their karma. And I don't give a fuck who say karma don't exist. Oh yeah, bitch, karma's very real. I hope you got this gem. Go put in your pipe and smoke it now or later, and meditate on what I'm telling you, because you is special, you is kind, and you is important. And I love you with all my heart. Click that like button for me. Share my videos. Somebody may need to hear these things to feel encouraged. And hey, if you haven't subscribed, why not? Hit the notification bell so you catch my videos every time I post. And I will see you on the next video. Love you all. Peace.